Yes, indeed. Good. Guess who's back? Yeah. Damn, I try not to get up. I'm not get back. Gotta sign that chronic up, nigga. You say Hollywood. No suckers allowed. No suckers allowed, nigga. Yeah. Damn! Don't know nothing about this, baby. Yes, indeed. Since I wasn't you. God damn it. Woo-wee. What? Bro, you don't know. With a right, left. Southeast and Northeast DC. What it do? Landover, Bulldog, Greenbelt. Gangsta. Shouts out to Arita. What it do? What? Damn. I'm telling you some shit, Red J. You don't know nothing about this, boy. God. They gonna make me get back up. Damn it. I ain't want to get back up. I got you. I got you. It's Father's Day. Shit. God damn it. That thing cranking, boy. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Woo. Underground shit. DC, baby. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers around the world, especially the black ones. God damn. Woo-wee. Every time I want to start this damn podcast, I gotta get up. I got you. What?
Hear that?
Hey, bro.
That's not just the sound of McDonald's sausage about to make someone's day.
It's one more time. You know what I'm saying? That you tuned in to the number one podcast in the DMV. I'm your host, your late night supervisor, dope dealer extraordinaire, DC's own, Rad B.I.D. Jones. That's Rabbit for your internet fools. To the right of me, as usual, my podcast partner, OnlyFans J. This is T3P. Woo! Now, it's already obvious around the world. It's clear that I love the black ladies. I'm lucky to be alive, happy, healthy, and free for me. We ain't gonna figure about those tummies, are we? No, we ain't gonna do that. Welcome to T3P Podcast, baby. What's going on with you, player?
Not much, doing my thing. Been chilling for the past few days,
Chilling.
Yeah, been chilling, been working.
It's Father's Day, bro. Well, I don't want to talk about work.
I
don't want to talk about what
we're chilling today, though.
Daily grinds of our life. I don't want to do it. Because then I'm going to get into a depression mode. You know what I'm saying? Nah, let's stay in the Father's Day mode. You know what I'm saying? We won't get into the jobs and all that shit. There's no time for that. You know what I'm saying? Father's Day. What's going on Father's Day for you? You know what I'm saying?
I've been chilling, Been chilling. I ain't seen no cookouts, nothing like that. But
that's not good.
I know.
So you saying you ain't getting no invites or there's no cookouts?
No cookouts.
Is it cookouts and you ain't getting no invites?
I don't know. I don't really care either. Hey, look, I don't even care.
It's probably about 8-9 cookouts. This nigga ain't getting no invites.
Hey, that's cool with me.
Hey, nigga, nope, not him.
Hey, that's cool with me because, out of sight, out of mind, shit.
Hey, I don't know, bro. Father's Day, man, it just ain't the same as like Mother's Day. It's just different shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's funny because I was looking at a clip yesterday. It was a comedy joint. He said, the most celebrated holidays is two joints. Is Christmas, we celebrate Jesus, then is your mama. Number 2 was Mother's Day.
True.
He said Father's Day is all the way in the back of the line.
If it's even there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But me, I say, this year my son got me a little cake. Say Happy Father's Day, right?
Mm-hmm.
Got me a little present, right? So, hey, I can't hate on Father's Day. You know what I'm saying? It ain't a normal process for me. I don't celebrate too much anything, for real. Not even my fucking birthday.
Yeah, me neither.
I just be daily grind of life, and it'd be like they'll tell you a fucking holiday coming up. Oh yeah, really? Your birthday coming? Oh shit, really? You know what I'm saying? That's why I be with that shit. Like I don't celebrate my birthday. You know what I'm saying? I don't do no whole bunch of shit. Bro. You know what I'm saying? It just if it ain't celebrating accomplishments, I'm not really celebrating mood. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. It gotta be something that been accomplished, and now we engaging. Now we celebrate your sacrifice, or my sacrifice, or yours. You know what I'm saying? Then we got a motherfucker party. Until then, just keep your head down and keep grinding. But yeah. Speaking of my son, right? I had him on. First of all, he come in the joint and think he play basketball, right? Now, anybody that know me over my whole life, know basketball is my shit. You know what I'm saying, dog? I studied Michael Air Jordan, you know what I'm saying, dog, since college. Now, that's before I knew he was going to be whatever the fuck he was going to be, right? So, and what made me do that, I ain't nobody that seeked out Jordan and shit. I didn't know no fuck about Jordan. It was just my uncle who was in college playing basketball. He was studying Michael Jordan in college. And me sitting there watching him like, who's that? You know what I'm saying, dog? So he watching Michael Jordan in college and shit. You know what I'm saying, dog? So I got to, you know what I'm saying, watch him early. early, before I knew anything else. You know what I'm saying, dog? All that other shit that came after that. You know what I'm saying? So it was an early indictment to me just watching him early in my life and shit. So that was part of me thinking I was going to be the next Michael Jordan.
Do you remember who was on his heels before he died, though? Len Bias.
Len Bias, exactly. Yeah. But yeah, anybody don't know who Len Bias is, look him up. It's definitely a DC star. You know what I'm saying, dog? Who was Michael Jordan and him was like the rivals, like they doing Caitlin Clark and Reese now. They was like the rivals. They try to make it the rival. Put it like that. You know what I'm saying, dog? And we're gonna get the recent Angelique in a minute, right? Because that goes to that. You know what I'm saying? It's like they try to make that a rivalry and shit, but it would have never been a rivalry either way. But them coming out at the same time and both of them being good as the fuck they were, you didn't know which one. Because Len Bias would have been in the top 3. You see what I'm saying? It wouldn't have been, who the fuck was that? Bo? Who the fuck was that fucking center?
Oh, you talking about
It was another center behind Elijah one. It wouldn't have been him. It'd probably been Len Bias or Jordan.
You talking about
It was a piece of trash. He was some shit. He wasn't supposed to be drafted. Put it like that. Motherfucker was skipping over Jordan. Because at the time it was a big man league. You feel me?
right?
And the whole time I felt like it was gonna be Jordan, right? So he come in the motherfucking house one day and think he fucking good at basketball, right? Now you talking to this nigga right here that studied this shit, you know what I'm saying? Now my only problem was I didn't put that together. Sam Bowie bitch ass. Now I didn't collaborate that sports with the shit that was going on in school. You know what I'm saying? I didn't put those two things together with classroom and sports. You feel me? I was good at sports, but the classroom thing, I was fucking around in it. You feel me? So I didn't. What my fault was, I didn't know that school shit in there was just as important as going in the gym, right? Because me, I stayed in the gym for the whole fucking school day.
I did too.
And then I go into the lunchroom if I'm not in the gym. You know what I'm saying, dog? So I was basically just a fucking gym rat, thinking I'm about to be a beast at basketball. And when they tell you, hey, your grades fucked up, you ain't on the team. You looking like, oh, what can I do? I take a test? And I'm like, hold on, bro. You know I'm better than him, right? Where the test at? I study, fuck it. No, it's too late. Like, goddamn, God. I didn't have that, you know what I'm saying? So now I had the privilege of seeing him growing and saying, hold on, make sure that you got your grades together, first of all, right? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So him thinking he good, right? I put him in a motherfucking basketball camp. You know what camps are? Real ballers.
Real ballers. That's when they showcase your shit.
Yeah. Because you know when you go to the playground, you can be better than motherfuckers in the playground. Easy. You know what I'm saying?
Because they ain't no, it's not regulated.
Yeah, they just people out there playing. You know what I'm saying?
It's not regulated.
And when you out there just playing, you just playing. But motherfuckers that's want to be in some fucking college games and motherfucking pros, them motherfuckers are in camps.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah,
and you
exactly.
Tell the difference between them and people on the playground, right?
Right.
But nah, my son he ain't get that, right? So I was like, okay, I got an idea for your ass.
We'll put you in camp.
Exactly. Yeah. But in your mind, you think he gonna quit because that's just real serious business when you start getting into the training of real basketball, right? It's not playground shit, right? So in your mind, you think, okay, let's see how far you can go with this, right? Because you know, you think, all right, you're gonna quit and be like, damn, that's tough as shit, and move on to something different. You know what I'm saying? Baseball or some other bullshit, right?
Right.
But I gotta give him credit. He stuck into the joint into 2-3 months now. But my key is once he realized real ballers
and how hard it is.
Yeah. That's when he came and was like, oh yeah, they balling for real in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's different shit than the playground. Because the drunk can walk on the playground and play with you. You feel
right.
me? He a piece of shit. He might hit some jumpers though. You know what I'm saying? But when you get into the gym with niggas training, them balls, right?
Because it's a game of skill. They're trying to showcase your skill.
You gotta learn how to play the game itself. Basics, you know what I'm saying? Before you put your flair on the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like Magic Johnson learned the basics of basketball before he started flipping the shit behind his back.
Right.
Don't even talk about Joe licking his tongue out. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you learn the basics before you lick your tongue out.
Pretty much.
You know, but that's how I feel about you know what I'm saying. Me, I feel like him learning that the fact that basketball is more than that. You know what I'm saying? Because me personally, I did the same thing. I just learned on my own. I never went to a camp and no shit like that, right? But I was still on like the recreation basketball teams that go around the city playing teams around the city and shit. I was on those teams, you know what I'm saying? So I still balled. I was still a baller, but you can't elevate yourself to make millions, put it like that.
Right.
You can't elevate yourself to get a fucking full scholarship, put it like that.
Unless at that time, which was like 2000, was 90, well, in the late 90s to early 2000s, unless you was doing that and one shit.
Yeah.
You go on the and one tour. Remember those?
Yeah.
When they used to be doing tricks and shit.
Oh, hell yeah. Skipping the Malou and all them motherfuckers.
Skip to Malou and hot sauce and AO. Remember all them?
Yeah, exactly.
And they was ballers.
But then that's another wild ass shit that I be going through with him, right? This motherfucker goes to YouTube, start finding basketball players. And say, you don't know about him? Pull up Stockton, Tim Hardaway. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, what are you talking? Like, what? Like, literally, it's not a basketball player you can pull up I don't know about. You feel me? Like, what are you talking about? You got to start from 2022 and start pulling up some players, and I'll be like, I don't know him. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't gonna go back there and start talking about players and be like, you don't know about him? Hey, what? Tim Hardaway and all these motherfuckers. Stop it.
Yeah, we know about Tim Hardaway and Grandmama.
Stop it. I ain't even get him to Grandma yet. Don't even get to that.
Grandmama and,
man,
and Oakley
on,
and Sean Kemp and
I didn't get
Vince
Kemp
Carter.
Yet. I ain't get the Vince yet. We basically on guards right now, right?
Gods.
Yeah. And he just don't understand the handle of some of these, like
AI
Tim
was one of the
Hardaway.
top 5.
Stockton, like that handle. Stockton led the league careerly. He still lead the, I think. It's this.
I think it's been.
Magic
it's been
couldn't
passed
catch
up.
him.
I think it's been passed up. I think LeBron passed that.
No. LeBron ain't passed no assist joint. What's the nigga Nash? Probably did it.
Yeah, Nash definitely.
Yeah, Nash had a nice handle.
Yeah.
See, hit to him is like
And Jason Kidd.
Fish's handle. But to him, handle is only like Earl, which is a whole lot of shit going on. We're motherfucker doing a lot of shit, but ain't going nowhere.
Now, I can't say the top 3 in any order would be AI. Right now, it's Kyrie Irving and Magic Johnson when it comes to handles.
I try to tell him, but he don't want to listen. I'm gonna show him one day though.
Those are my top 3.
Hold on, what's your top 3 again?
Magic.
Oh, stop right there. I told him that's my. We ain't gotta go no further. That's my top number 1 ball handler, Magic Johnson.
AI, and Kyrie.
He laughed at me.
Oh shit.
Magic Johnson, bro.
Who else could?
You literally can't handle the ball better than him.
Who else could handle it?
No, it's nobody. You don't gotta think. It's literally nobody can handle the ball better than Magic, bro. But I gotta show him some film. Don't worry about
You gotta show some more shit.
We're gonna get to that.
You gotta show him. You gotta show him some AI.
Don't worry about that.
You gotta show him some.
I'm gonna get to it. You know what I'm saying? That
Kyrie, some Magic. Who else has some good handle? Oh shit, Jason Williams. I forgot about him.
No. I told him about
white chocolate.
Yeah, I told him about that. You don't know about that.
You don't know about white chocolate.
Now, if you speaking of white chocolate, right? Let's talk about the W right real quick.
Right.
So we got now to me, right? This is turned into a culture war, right?
Yeah, it definitely has big time.
Hold on. All right, Danae.
You're still doing good.
Can you hear me, bro?
You be tripping, bro. Yeah, bro.
Now, you been hearing our basketball conversation?
Yeah, bro.
Hey, third perspective, man. This is my son right here. He's 12-year-old, about to be 13. He don't know he about to be grown when he turned 13. You know what I'm saying? He get the leaking and all type of shit start happening about 13. You know what I'm saying? You know, things start happening at 13.
A lot of things.
You know, yeah. But one thing you had to learn was what? You wasn't a baller, right?
Okay, man. I'm gonna talk about basketball. Man. Now you talk about basketball.
So we want to talk about it. We wanted to ask you how your camp been going, how you feeling, you know what I'm saying? How camp has changed you as far as basketball, your thought process.
I got my shooting better, bro. I was already a baller from the start, so it didn't matter. So it really doesn't matter, you know. I got my handles better, but that was really it, bro. Everybody in there some trash, for real.
Wait. Stop. All I'm asking you is, how's the camp been going? How you feeling? How you feel about the coach? Just the camp in general. You know what I'm saying? Is there something different for you or what?
It's good, bro. It's different players, but it's really the same thing, bro. Basketball.
So was you nervous when you first came in there?
Into the camp.
The first day, but then when I saw the players, they weren't good, so it wasn't.
Help me out, bro.
So how was the players? Like you said, they weren't all that good, right? So like, was they in practice stages or, you know?
Exactly. What stage were they on compared?
Like what level?
It's levels to this shit.
What skill level you think they'd be on? That what they on right now?
Half of them just started, so.
Okay, that makes sense.
All right, so
like a couple people that was good.
Cause like I said, it's levels to it. So you know, you got people that just started, and then you got AI that say, "Hey, what is practice? Practice." I don't know what practice is. You know what practice is? Practice. We talking about game, but we talking about practice.
Exactly.
Are you on that level? Are we talking about practice?
Don't do it. Nowhere near forgetting about practice. Now, all right. What's the few things that you working on now that you wasn't working on before you went in the camp?
My ball handler.
Meaning what? What about your left hand? That good?
All right, man. All right.
I'm listening.
I can't really dribble my left hand, but I can shoot my left hand.
Okay. I mean, that's natural because a lot of people, it's hard to dribble or shoot with your left hand. Some people can master it. Some people can't.
It's a way you gotta do that. It's not waiting till you shoot the ball. You gotta start doing everything with your left hand.
Yeah, because
right sometimes.
Because
brush your teeth with your left hand.
Because
tie your shoe with your left hand.
Because in the game, everybody expect you to shoot through your right, shoot with your right, run to your right, guard with your right, and blow past right.
And tell them what you do to a person that can't go to the left.
When they can't go to your left, you shoot for their right.
And the party over.
The party over. I mean, if it's a person that's one dimensional when it's come to the game, it's just automatic. Just
it's not so, it's not so far you can go because defenses scheme against people. Once you're good, they figure out what's your weakness. So if you can't go to your left, that's your weakness, right?
Right.
So they force you there. If you can't make plays going that way, that gonna keep pushing you there. Now the white boy play for Dallas, right? What's the thing that fucks him up? Pressure.
Defense.
Exactly. What I tell you before, what was that Minnesota series, right? You like Minnesota, right? You there? Mm-hmm. And what I was telling you that whole series we watched. I'm listening. What I was telling you they should do with white boy. Pressure him, right? Exactly. But the next series that happened, right? Because you got to get up on him. Because all he want to do is shoot the long range shot.
And Luka, he's more of a he don't play defense, so
It's a lot of flaws in his game, bro.
it's a lot of flaws in
I
his
tried
defense.
to tell him that, but he thought he was like
so
that.
like what happens is like that last game, the game before last when he got fouled out, they kept coming to him.
Because he had no defense.
He had no defense. They keep coming to him. So
defense is a liability.
yeah.
Right? And then you can just force him to his left, right? In his game. So you gotta realize that there's more to the game and then just what you think is good in the game. What's the best part of the game to you? Is it passing, shooting, dunking, or what?
I think handles is the best part of the game.
You think what?
I think the handles is the best part.
Handles. And you bet your top handles
Spacing.
in history. Well, I'm gonna say history to a 12-year-old.
Okay.
Everybody, your top handler ever is your best handler is who? Who?
Number one is Kyrie Irving. Okay, you gonna start right there, bro. Okay,
I'm gonna
That's
say
Kyrie Irving, right?
yeah, like I said, he's one of my top 3 handlers. Magic, Kyrie, AI.
Now I can't say Kyrie can't handle, but he's not top one. He's not the number one.
I can't say he's number
Can you
one.
put Tim Hardaway in there?
No.
Can you put?
No, man.
Stockton?
You cannot put Tim Hardaway.
Oh,
He ain't
you heard what he just said? He said Stockton. You heard him?
You throw Stockton in there.
Not
He's
handle.
good at handling.
He said he was nothing. I kept trying to tell him.
He's good in space.
His handle is vicious. You can't steal it. You never seen nobody steal it from him a lot.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. If you don't see nobody stealing like my top, his top is Magic, yours is Kyrie, and mine's is actually AI, Allen Iverson.
Now I'm gonna tell you why I don't say AI, right? Because most of his crossovers gonna go to the right. If you force him to the left, he don't have that much arsenal going to the left. And he can score, but far as the handling,
And
it's
his
not as smooth.
quickness.
Yeah, it's not going as smooth.
It's not. It's in his game. His reliability is his quickness. Like
Exactly.
he'll throw the motherfucker up and make the shit. So
Exactly.
it's like,
So, but once he goes to his left, he more. That's why he still shoot with his right when he goes to his left. You see
he
what I'm
shoot
saying?
with his right when he go to his left.
He awkward to the left. You
Right.
just force him to his left, you can fuck his game up.
But here's the problem.
But he can still score.
But here's the problem. Can you fuck his game up if you flying over the floor over there? That's the thing.
Crossovers,
You know, his crossovers will have your ass flying.
That's true. That's true.
You get, that's what his game is, his quickness, and he'll have your ass on the floor.
That's true. Tim Hardaway too, though.
Tim Hardaway, yeah.
Hey, your ankles broke. But yeah, I appreciate you coming on the podcast tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? If anybody you don't know, this is my son. Huh? Even though he think he a baller. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna learn it's levels to this shit. He ain't even got to my level yet. You know what I'm saying? That's with a broken arm, you know. Hey, I'm gonna let you go. You know what I'm saying? Do you? You got something to say before you leave? Mom, put mom on here.
Huh?
Put mom on here. Mom, come here. She brought her.
Oh, where you at? I'm right here.
Mom, say hi. She's the third respecter. She don't know that. The bond.
Hi. You gonna say hi to hello?
Trevor, you know. All right, so all right, then. Now, let's get to business. You know what I'm saying? First of all, we could talk about we could stay on basketball, but we're gonna get on to Reese. And first of all, what do you think about the way they talk about them two, and what you think about them two in general? First of all,
Me personally, yeah, Caitlin Clark is the golden goose of the league. And there is some resentment from the other ladies that's, in the league. Cause I guess they feel like, they pampering her and they really, really pampering her. And, they titty feeding her, which they wasn't titty feed when they first came in. And that caused the friction and all the, and all of what's going on. The media pretty much had a input on this, and they made it to be where it is right now. What it's come to, the hype and how the WNBA is protecting her, because they had a game earlier today and they hit Angel Reese with a technical foul. She tried to go for the ball, but hit her in the head. But it was just like a glaze. It wasn't like intentional.
But what about like the overall? Like you got Stephen A. You got all these people taking sides on this shit. Like, do you think the white girl is the reason why the WNBA is blowing up, or what do you think about everybody putting in saying like Stephen A. saying that she's the reason why you need to ride her coattails? What about that shit, that angle he pitched?
He pitched the angle because it's a marketing thing, the money part of it. That's why he's saying what he was saying about it. He's saying that she's the golden goose. She's gonna give you dollars, so might as well just hop on that same train and ride the dollars. With the whole thing where she was got them riding in charter flights and shit like that. So it's like they got her like they got her the LeBron of the WNBA, because when LeBron first came in, I ain't gonna lie, they pampered him too.
True.
I ain't gonna lie, they pampered the shit out of him. And because these leagues, it's not like how it used to be, where it's like physicality is not in play anymore, where you can't be up on a person, you can't hand check them, shit like that. They pretty much kind of is nurturing her, and they got her as the good person, Reese as the bad person. But it's like that because we have to compare this with this year's election. We have the same thing going on with this division of who's the best player, who's this player, that player, this person bringing the dollars, this person is like that, this person ain't like that, this person is trash. And it draws a middle line in the division right now because of that. And you got, just the other day, Caitlin Clark said, "Don't use my name as
racist shit,
as a racist agenda," and we on that right now. I look on social media, people use their name. Well, way back, when they was in college, they was doing that. She the good girl, she the bad girl.
Yeah.
But the problem is,
I want to get to that. Yeah.
The problem is, okay, Reese has a reason to be good. She got a title. She got a WNCAA title. She has a women's college title over Kayla Clark, and they played each other in the finals before. Even though the next year, which was this past year, the college game brackets and whatnot, she went into the finals but lost. But people still, they still in tune with her play. But now they like, okay, Reese, we don't care about you. But I'm like, she won a title. That's like people passing up that Jordan is the GOAT and he got 6 titles and LeBron got 4. Jordan has more defensive player of the year, more accolades than LeBron do, but yet LeBron is still the GOAT. And I'm like, huh? Like, Angel Reese might not have the points like Caitlin Clark has in averages, rebounds, and everything else, but she has a ring over Caitlin Clark as far as the college is concerned. Now, in this level, we'll see what happens in this level. Would the Indiana Fever will be better or worse? And my other question is, suppose if, later on in the careers, right, and they get somebody as a free agent and somebody jump onto who team, like if Angel Reese was to jump on Kayla Clark's team or Kayla Clark jump on her team, then what would would the people still be divided, or would they still be, or would they, how would it be better if if things was better? I know last week Kayla Clark had an issue. Well, just since the game has been starting, since they got drafted, since they got started, seems like the other ladies is kind of hating on her, this, that, and the third, and that's the narrative that's put out there right now. And it's not even Angel Reese's name in it. So I'm like, huh? Where we going with this?
Because you gotta realize that most of the people that's following Clayton Clark are not WNBA fans. They literally are fans of her. They want her to succeed because of their bias and racism. They want her to succeed in the WNBA because they want somebody like her. You feel me?
She's like the Great White Hope.
They don't boxing. Watch it now, exactly.
Like the Great White Hope in boxing.
So with that and the clashes which she had with Reese in college, blew both of them up, right? But to me, Angela Reese got a good point when she be like, man, bro, it ain't just her. You know what I'm saying? It's me, it's other players. It ain't just her.
Exactly.
It's like when she playing against LSU and against Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark is a white girl. The whole team is white. How famous are they? Don't nobody know them. But you go to LSU, you got a rapper on the team, Flage. You don't know. The whole team was loaded.
Right.
Without Reese. If you put Reese in there, you got extra loaded. You feel me? These people are already known. Flage already known. Right?
Yeah. I know,
way more than Clayton Clark ever was. Right? When they tipped the ball off, more people know about Flage than Clayton Clark. Right? But they want to put all it on her and saying she bringing the eyeballs to it. And it's not fair. You see what I'm saying?
And all the other ladies is feeling the same way. But I also been seeing some comics on the social media where they're saying that they hating on her and they should be gracing her because she helped them get charter flights and shit like that.
Yeah.
They got charter flights because of her, because she's white.
White privilege, baby. White privilege.
That's
so
it.
Well, all thing is Stephen A is telling y'all is ride the white privilege.
Exactly.
Like it's just ride the white privilege.
But see, that's what he's doing with ESPN.
Yeah.
I mean,
when you say like
that's a different topic for another day.
But I don't think she. All right, she was number one, right? To me, she's no better than just the average person in the league. To be honest with you, it's a lot of girls that white girls really that shoot threes like her. If you watch the WNBA, it's a lot of them. They push up threes like her. They ain't got the green light to shoot them in whatever the fuck they want, like she do. You feel me? But they light your ass up from a three easy, and they shoot them up a lot. So, but one thing I do give her credit on is her basketball awareness, where she make nice passes. You know what I'm saying?
At first she wasn't. So now she worked on her game.
Yeah, it's first she was just looking for a spot to try to shoot this long ass jumper. You know what I'm saying? And now she's starting to see that it's open players. If you just open your eyes and look on court and start worrying about trying to find a spot that's open for a three. You know what I'm saying? Or trying to beat somebody, put and step back for a three. And there's so many people open while you're doing it. You know what I'm saying? I think she's starting to realize that more, you know. But she leads the league in turnovers. And Reese is leading the league in doubles. So you can read that the way you want. You know what I'm saying? Double doubles, rebounding, and she leads the league in offensive rebounding too. So, hey, but Reese don't look at it like they do. She even posted some shit the other day. She put her on her post and said a beautiful lady, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now I left a message saying I don't know who you're talking about, but I ain't got nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? I always leave messages on Reese shit. But I left a message that day and it's like, okay, you want to say she's beautiful? Okay, let it go. You know what I'm saying? Do you? You know what I'm saying? But hey, I never went on motherfucking Clayton Clark shit, and she ever said anything about motherfucking Reeks. You feel me?
But I remember AB said so. I remember AB a few days ago. It was a week. No, it was a few weeks ago. He posted something on Caitlin Clark joint. Was like, I know that Bush be hairy. Talk about it. Talk about. And we gotta talk about him too. He got another joke he just put on there, but he made sense though this time. But no, AB he said that I know that joint down there be hairy and shit like that. And he be tripping, man. He be tripping me out. But the joint he said about Jay-Z recently it made a lot of sense though. It was something that we've been talking about all the time. We're gonna get to that in a minute. But we'll get to the AB joint with the Jay-Z joint in a minute. But yeah, it's the media hype the whole thing about the race. And I agree because we had a point we've been divided for quite some time. But when Obama became president, we left the chair, and Trump came in and left out, and for about 7-8 years after that, we still divided, like knowingly divided. But that's either here or there, and that's this is why where we at with this situation with them two. They too young for this. I mean, they just coming to the party. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. And they both feeling their way through the game. But hey, one thing when you're running for president, when president race is going on, shit like this happen. When you got one that stoke racial activity, you're gonna have motherfuckers do this, leech on to stuff. You know what I'm saying? Leech on to this white girl that had nothing to do with anything. She don't care nothing about shit. You feel me?
Right.
But I don't know if you watched Joe Budden the other day, right? He had Ruby Rose on the joint. Now, everybody know the blonde and bougie joint, right?
Bad and bougie jump with the Migos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You remember she was at the table with the two. He was at the table with two bras at the table in the video. Both of the girls was young, and she had the nerve to say, "Well, Joe Budden asked her how old she was in the video."
He probably had a feeling that she was young.
I don't think so though.
Yeah, he wouldn't have asked her that if he ain't had that feeling. I would have that feeling. Like if you look at the video and see they look. Some people look young, but no, like the girl that was here earlier that walked past the shop. So she was young, but
so if you doing videos, do you make sure what does it matter that the girl's 17, 16 or what? All right, first of all,
it does because
let's play her asking her that and her saying she was 16. I just want to get you a feel for what she was.
Okay, so I used to have curly hair, but I straightened my hair so much now my hair's all curly. But I used to have curly hair and like I used to take pictures a lot. And during the time of Instagram, there was like curly hair beauty pages. So then I like started getting a lot of
They still there.
from that. And then I did like the Bad and Bougie music video, and then like I don't know, I just always kind of like been popping. Like
Was that your debut? The Bad and Bougie video?
It was my first video I ever did technically. But
how old were you when you did that video?
I think like 16 or 17 or 7.
Now, like we were just saying, right? Doesn't matter that they young in videos.
yeah, because if you recall years ago with rap videos had the thing where they had video women. You guys, when they had the rap videos back in the days, they was young too. Some of them was young, some of them was a little older, but it kind of I can't say it's massaging or what's the word I'm looking for. It's not saying it's massaging or or grooming, it's kind of, you know, on that level, because you had video girls back in the day. They also did some wild ass shit behind the scenes. So, you know, you have to be careful what you're doing. Like, you know, like, remember Jay-Z and a couple of other videos that, remember back in the time, what's her name? Superhead. She was young.
Yeah, but hold on. Yeah. That's true. But yeah,
Behind the scenes they do wild shit. And for us to look at your half naked body at 16, 17 is kind of disturbing a little bit, you know. It is disturbing a lot. So if we come after if y'all was to come after R. Kelly for having video girls on his shit, but behind the scenes too, you should be coming after all these motherfuckers just like that. But I digress on that. That's either here or there. But looking at these young women, and they already been sexualized, black women at that, they already been sexualized as being used as a tool out there to promote and to use. Us as black men, we don't give them hope, so to speak. Not quite like hope, but we don't give them hope like you're thought, you're this, you're that, you're video.
Well, you think
bitch.
my thing is, do 16-year-olds think about this though? Everybody talking about R. Kelly, right? But somebody sent that 16-year-old there. The
parents.
same situation.
Exactly. The parents.
It probably don't end the same, but it's the same thing though.
Exactly. So it's the parents.
But it's the same thing. Whoever parent that know that Ruby Rose was in this video, and they know that child was fucking 16, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they sent her there. They know she was there, right? It's the same thing with R. Kelly. They did the same thing. Is this? What's the difference? I need to know. That's all I want to know, right?
It's just they wasn't getting peed on.
Don't pee on me. They said they wasn't getting peed on. That might be a good reason too. At the same time, let me see what she had in this one.
But us as black men, we shouldn't be sexualizing our women like that. Our black beautiful queens like that, because
right here.
One day you might meet her, and that same black queen that you done trashed up might been the one that treats you good. You know what I'm saying? And you don't know that because you cast your motherfucking
all right
aspersions on her.
Let me ask you this, because this her right here at the table, right? All right. Now, first of all, how old were they? Let me go.
They was in their low 20s, like mid 20s.
All right. So this her at the table.
Damn sure wasn't legal.
So they giving her the impression that she with them and won't be fucking. She's not presented as a child, put it like that.
She not.
Right?
And the question is, do they know that, or do they even care?
Oh, do they know she's 16? They had to know. She wouldn't be that loose open to be like, yeah, I was 16 then.
She could have been lying about her age. There's a lot of that going on too. I mean, you could be lying about your age, have fake ID, this, that.
Okay, you Migos. This whole fucking world, you had to bring somebody that's even
closer looking like she's
Why?
a teenager.
What's the point of that though? You could find a grown ass woman that's clearly a grown ass woman when she come in.
Well, that's like, I'm gonna give you another example.
This girl has no titties. Like, what are we doing?
There's a lot of grown women that ain't got no titties.
You had to know in some type of like 16, 17-year-olds look like that. What part of them ain't think she was 17?
I'm gonna give you a nice example, a nice one. Like, they had a video that circulated with Drake kissing a 16-year-old or 15-year-old on stage.
Lord.
She sat there and said, I'm underage. He did it anyway. Do we care? No.
That's why it's hard for me when people start saying going back in time, doing things and changing shit and trying to lock people up, because most of these girls are so willing and going along with it. The parents, everybody. It's a normal kosher atmosphere until the white people get along with it, get a sniff of what's going on here. And then it's on the news or something. Then you start acting like it's a bad thing. I ain't got to do with him. I ain't know she was there. Who told him to go there? You know what I'm saying? Like, what?
Yeah, it gets trifling after that.
Like, she can't tell me her mother and them ain't know she was on this video.
It gets real trifling.
Man, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, it does.
Like, come on, bro. And this is what happens in our industry too. Even in the streets, girls come. I always had this. I always told this story. Girls come with girls that's older. The girls that's older do not tell niggas like me she young as fuck. They just bring them in with the group, smoking, drinking, fucking. You find out later that one of these bitches in here, you don't even remember who. It's too fucking young. You feel me? It's like somebody got to start taking the blame of some of this shit, and not just the person that's setting up parties. Just because he's setting up a party don't mean you can bring a little kid here knowing he thinking you grown and you bringing grown bitches with you. But you're going to bring a kid 17, you know the bitch 17, and let her come in the party and just float around the party that you know everybody fucking and smoking and drinking. But you want to blame the nigga that's not carding bitches, just fucking the next bitch next to him that's in this party. You're not thinking about, oh, hold on, wait a minute. Are you young? Did you supposed to be in this fuck party? You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody does that.
Mm-mm.
This is a motherfucking album joint, review
Release.
joint, we're coming out with our album. This the after party. 16, what makes you think you're supposed to be here? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the average motherfucker that's drinking and smoking don't think the people in here not supposed to be here. You know what I'm saying?
They don't care.
Like, everybody here should be here. I'm grabbing bitches. We drinking and smoking. Pass that to them.
And then they not caring.
It's not like you saying, oh, hold on, wait. Do you got an ID? You're not doing it in this heat of the moment. You're drunk, you're smoking. This is the atmosphere of partying. You shouldn't be here as a kid. Now, that kid is here. The parents should know that kid there. If my kid, he just came on TV right now. If he go to a party right now, there's no way in the fuck I ain't know he was there. He wanted to go to a sleepover this weekend. He's not there. He's just on here, right?
Right.
We didn't know him. It's just that simple, bro. I don't know these motherfuckers. It don't get no simple than that, right?
Nah, it don't
So
get
now,
no simple to that.
when you send the motherfuckers to Los Angeles, wherever the fuck they going to meet up with the Migos, you know your child just went there, right?
How the fuck they get a plane ticket?
So when the news hit, and all of a sudden there's some bullshit, when white people get involved, MSNBCs and CNNs, then you acting like, oh, I ain't telling her to go there. Oh, nah, I want to sue him. You know what I'm saying? That's how it goes.
Right.
Like, this is the dumbest shit. And that's a prime example of this. It's right there. They bringing people in on videos. She just told she was fucking 16. Why were you here? Why you here? There's no video for you to be on here.
That's like going to Diddy house. You might as
The
well.
Migos? You talking about smoking, sex, and guns. Why would you be here?
You might as well go to Diddy house.
And why would they then? I fought them too. Producers, whoever the fuck running this thing, why would you then have a 16-year-old on set?
Yeah.
So many people faulted this shit. Even the record companies that's ran by the white peoples, they knew goddamn where the bitch was 16 and put her on the set.
And then later on,
She could do an interview when she's 22. Oh, you know what? That was your first joint? Yeah, I'm 16. What?
right. and then if something hit and then like right now, the Migos is falling off the face of the earth right now, especially Quavo, because the Chris Brown thing. It's gonna get to the point where
they on Chris Brown, bro.
Huh?
They sleep on Chris Brown, bro.
Yeah, they very much is.
Can't do that.
But it gets to a point where, like Diddy, he hit rock bottom,
and everybody come out.
and then everybody come out. Now, Migos, they ain't hit rock bottom yet.
Yeah. This is just something.
But they getting there.
This is something right here.
And then she gonna start coming out and say, "Hey, yeah, they cheat me."
Or what about what if she starts saying, "Oh, you know, Migo had me in a room that you know what I'm saying, or some bullshit like that." Now you feel what I'm saying?
It's already
She set it up now.
It's already
she's
sitting up.
16 now.
Right. It's already a slow leak in the tire right now.
Exactly.
It's a slow leak in the tire right now.
We won't be surprised.
Won't be
The
surprised.
next time we come on here, there is some shit going on with the Migos where they have some charges with some kids. Not in her probably. Somebody else saying it now. Oh yeah, I was there around them too. And
then,
such and such happened.
Then the dominoes start
We were
falling.
smoking or drinking. Or, you know what I'm saying?
Then the dominoes start falling.
You think it stopped with just one bitch, Rosen?
Nah.
Really, bro?
Nah.
Now you see what I'm saying? That's how slippery this is. And slippery slope this is how men can be caught up with young girls without even paying attention, not even thinking about it. And it's there in your lap now.
Yeah,
It's a wild shit.
It's there in your lap and you're rubbing the kitty.
That too.
You're there in your lap and you're rubbing the kitty. It's just fuck it.
It's fucked up though.
It is. It right now is a slow leak in the tire.
And for her to sit there real calm and be like, "Yeah, I was 16," knowing you was 16 in the video at the time, knowing you was that young,
it's a slow leak in the tire right now.
that's tough
And
to swallow.
And as soon as they hit a certain point, that's
me personally, I would look at the record label, the production. I wouldn't even worry about the Migos. Because the Migos really just coming to sit down and acting like the Migos. You feel me?
But then
who set this shit up? Then they probably was like, "I want her" and shit like that.
But us as the people of public opinion, we'll look at the parents.
No, that's what I'm trying now to point out. It's more than just parents. Parents sitting there, okay, but you got production, you got the people in the studio, you got people in there setting this up.
Like let's say for instance, we sitting in the table like this, and about 20 bitches come in here, and they twirl around, look at the asses, shake, twerk, and all that other shit. Then they go back home.
Now the Migos might come in and be like, "I like her, I like her."
Exactly.
Well, who brought these girls in here
that
they
question.
only 16 and 17 to choose from?
That's the question.
Now you see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like it's hard to blame this person because this is what they want. They want girls to come in here. They want girls in their video. Give me girls.
It gets filtered.
You feel me? But when you bring girls, it can't be a 16, 17-year-old. Now, who bringing you them to choose from is the problem. Like, if you bringing girls that's 20 and 30, he would not have no 17-year-old on set. You feel me? Unless he going around and say, "I want this girl on my video."
Now,
that's something different.
It's two different aspects of this. It's either they know it, they don't care, or they do care. No, they know it and don't care, or they don't know it, and later on down the line they care because once the shit hit the fan, one by one gonna start coming out and say, "Yeah, this person did that. This person did that."
I guarantee the girl on the other side probably young too.
She probably is. And then if they know that and they don't care, you got an issue.
It's the point though.
You got a problem.
My point I'm asking you is these are multi-million-dollar businesses. They paying these niggas multi-millions. Why do it have to be a 16-year-old on set? Is that so hard to happen? Let's say the Migos walk in off coming from fucking LA some other way. So they come from somewhere else, right?
Right.
And they just come in there and joint, where I go. And they say, "Hey, you sit there, right?" And they go sit down and she there. Do we start thinking, did she supposed to be here? She young, Carter? No. Exactly.
You wouldn't even think
you
that.
just start saying, okay, what I need to do, what I need to say.
The only thing you'll be worried about is making this video.
Thank you. So she could be sitting there, right there, and he can just come in and do his job, and she could be 16. She know it. Producers know it.
But Migos might not know it.
Now you get it. Now you see what I'm saying?
And then
it's not on your mind.
It's not on your mind. And then suppose you have some behind the scenes shit going on, quote unquote, behind the scenes shit going on, and you smash it.
Because of this video.
You
link up with her later. Not even thinking because she on the video, so you can fuck her, right? You're not thinking she's 16. How the fuck is she on my set? She's 16, bro. Why would you get me engaged with somebody who's 16?
It's a setup.
All through the video, though. Not just
That's what it sounds like. It sounds like a setup.
But you see what I'm saying? How
like they dangled the dollar in front of your face, and you try to grab it, and they pull it up.
and you see how easy it is. Okay,
It's easy to get caught up in
Exactly.
some shit.
and then you gotta realize black people don't run most of these record companies and labels that's doing this, putting this stuff on, right? So somebody got to have the blame for it. It can't be just the rappers. These people are coming here from some kind of way and being screened some kind of way, unless these record labels are not screening them.
And then what to me what it looks like is like they got something on you.
They can
Like
do that.
like
Diddy.
Diddy.
Get you that.
Like Diddy.
Then we on the same page. Yeah.
He'd have pissed off people in high places.
Then we're on the same page. Exactly.
And now he got all sorts of shit coming to his way.
Thank you. You can see how easy it is. You can be set up. Easy.
Marion Barry got set up.
How easy it is once the white man in the establishment feel like they don't want you no more. You're useless to them. It's easy for them to set you up because black men are susceptible to a lot of things, and women is the top one. You stick women around them, supposed to be so-called strippers or people, video vixens, whatever the fuck they supposed to be, right? The average black person that's famous, not looking at them, if you bring them to them as a group, not thinking about anybody supposed to be young in this group.
Right.
You just doing, okay, stick her there. Oh, she look good. Put her there. I want her beside me. You know what I'm saying? You're not thinking now, I need to card people. No, that's their fucking job. Record labels, the company, the video, whoever putting this shit on. That's your job. Don't bring these bitches to me. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, it's hard for, like you said, it's hard to distinguish 16, 17-year-old from a grown woman these days, bro. Especially if they trying their best to look grown. Some of you be like, God damn, she bad as shit. You go out there. I'm 17. Oh shit, my bad. You know what I'm saying? It's too like, bruh, that's real life. That's reality for black men today. Like, you literally gotta say how old you are, right? In the streets. And sometimes you're looking at girls like, God damn, she bad as shit. But she turned out to be 17 on your ass. If you at work as a rapper and your record label bring a group of girls in, you're not expecting none of them to be young. You're not even thinking about that.
No, you're not.
Like, why they even here then? Like, what the fuck? I would sue if I'm Amigos, if I'm Kelly, if I'm these people, right? And you get me P. Diddy. How are these people around me then? Did you bring them around me as a record label? Did you know about these people? Did you sign off on some of them, these young people being around me at certain time? Yes, they all did. Those production companies signed off for him being around these kids.
At the meantime, you're not thinking about the whole situation. You flying high.
Yeah, you just got bitches.
You got your blinders on. You're flying high. You don't see what's going on.
You state to state.
State to state.
And you say, hey, bring me some girls from this state.
And you got this money. Because the money will, the back of a dollar has one eye on it.
I do too.
It has one eye on top of a pyramid.
You do.
You only see one way.
You do.
They will set you up high. And then if you piss off people in high places, they will bring your ass down.
And there's ways to do it
It's
without us.
It's
like, you can have them mixed up in some sex stuff. Us as the normal population would be looking at it. Damn, that's fucked up. I gotta see. And they can sprinkle shit out and be like, oh yeah, that nigga's fucked up for that. You feel me?
And guess what?
And the whole time
Your downfall will be your own, but it also, the people that judges you are the opinion of public people. It's the opinion of public people.
Exactly. That's
So
my point. Yeah.
we'll look on, like you say, you sprinkle some shit on, you'll see it. It just come by at hindsight view, and you like, damn, you about to be, you fucked up. Like, you fucked up.
So now,
So
anybody
you
coming
know.
just tuning in right now, we just talking about videos and hip hop in the industry in general, right? But we really sparked it off by watching the video of Bad and Bougie where Shorty said she was 16 in the video. And me and my man here is just trying to point out how easy it is for a black man to be set up. How easy it is for a black man to be not aware of what's going on around him. And it's easy for a white person that's smart, got their shit together, they're playing together, they're chess playing together, and sends these things in, you not knowing.
Right. So like outside the Chris Brown thing, Offset, it was like a month or two ago, he was at a concert. It didn't really sell too good.
Yeah.
Quavo had his joint, it didn't sell too good. Fight broke out in Offset joint. Basically put, in my personal opinion, Takeoff death was their downfall. I think Takeoff death pretty much put the nail in the coffin of the group, period. And there's no way around it because Chris Brown had bodied fucking Quavo. And if he could do it to Offset, he would too.
Yeah, really another thing.
But Offset not really into that.
They ain't got the same appetite no more either.
They don't. The appetite that went down when their brother had passed.
Yeah. And
I think the people behind the scenes that's pulling the strings on the group, you know, bringing the girls in, I think they see the end of the tunnel for them too. So they might about to start fucking with them too. You know, get our money back. You know what I'm saying? Basically, because you know, it's getting to a point where they not really, you know. They don't really have that power, that hunger no more. And
that's true.
The diss track against Chris Brown was trash, and you could tell it's not even. It's just not happening. It's just not it. It's not it. It's some shit.
Yeah. So now, I know over the weekend a lot of people went to the movies, right? Now I don't know. I went to see motherfucking Bad Boys. What is this? 2, 3, 4? Bad Boys 4?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. I actually went to see it to me, my mother, my son. When I joined, my daughter went to see that joint. I went in the joint just to be in the joint with the family and shit, but I was laughing like a motherfucker. I did not know when I first came in. All right, what you think about the joint? We talking about Bad Boys 4. You saw it?
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was pretty good.
My thing is, when I went into it, I was not expecting to laugh at all, especially Martin, man, because Martin is not who Martin was at first. He's an older person where most of his stuff when he was younger was physical, making you laugh, right? Now he can't do some of that physical stuff that he used to do when he was younger, and he's not as funny as he was then, but he's still funny as fuck. Like, you see what I'm saying?
It's just he knows how to do.
He can't do the animation with it. He don't be doing the physical part of his some of his stuff back in the day. If you watch motherfucking
Martin,
yeah. So it's more of just a comedian stand-up type for him, right? Well, he's still funny. This movie right here, he's funny as shit, bro. Did you see the part? See the part where he started motherfucker about to kill himself or some shit? When he got on the top of the building and started thinking about jumping off the joint, and he started telling man, well, I can't die.
Yeah, he thought he was a bird or some shit.
Yeah, he's like, I can't die anyway. But that was in his mind thinking, I just was supposed to die, and it wasn't my time. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So it's just not my time. I can't die. That's in his mind was thinking.
Right.
Like, since it wasn't my time, it really ain't my time. I could jump off this building and I won't die. You know what I'm saying? I could jump in front of bullets and won't die because it's just not my time.
But when he got in front of that alligator, that was a different story.
It was funny as shit, bro. Hey.
I was like, yeah, right.
Now-
it's gonna be your time with this motherfucker.
Not only that, it was funny because the little nephew or some shit was in that joint. He wasn't working or nothing. He was going to the army.
He was vicious.
That nigga came out of the joint like, bro, what the fuck? You gonna find something to do? That nigga was like, man, I'm in the army. He's like, go get deployed or something. What the fuck you doing? Fucking eating all my food. I'm just sitting there and watching TV, playing the game. The fuck? Get deployed then, motherfucker.
He was glad he didn't get deployed.
Hey, that shit was, see, like that. Bob was funny right there, but not the animated funny. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He more of, like, he can get more roles like a dad, a grandfather right now and be funny as fuck. Like he can't get roles as a young funny. Like this thing here only worked because it was something that people are already used to. You used to them too. You feel me? Like he can't come out and do it like Blue Street. He can't do it like, you feel me? He can't do it on his own by himself now. You know what I'm saying? Everybody used to these two, and you just watching them as they're getting older. You expect them to be older. You expect them to be slower. You feel me? Like if he was a Blue Streak, then expect him to do a lot of stuff that he won't be able to make funny no more. You know what I'm saying?
Now, here I'm about to bring this up. Here's where it gets interesting. When the movie Bad Boys 4 came out, right? Your boy Stephen A. Smith opened up his big fat mouth and said Will Smith owed the black community an apology.
All right, what you think about that? I'm gonna ask you that.
I don't fuck with that. He already apologized by moving on. Yeah, he didn't move on the way that you probably expect him to move on, but I'm sure he said sorry to Chris Rock behind the scenes. None of us.
So?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that, but he probably did, and it's behind the scenes. Whatever they do behind the scenes, even though that slap was in front of the scenes, but whatever they do behind the scenes is beneath it. Love make you do crazy shit. We all know that. But like Chris Rock said in his comedy special last year, it hurt him more than it hurt. It hurt Will more than it hurt Chris Rock. And that right there pretty much sums it all up. So at the end of the day, you know, he don't owe black people, he don't owe people in the community no apology. He owes himself an apology for putting his mind into what, you know, Jada had going on. You know what I'm saying? But outside of that, the movie was good.
Now, I don't know when he be like motherfucking, like it's hard to say hold Will accountable for that because he smacked some other nigga. Like that nigga gotta handle that shit, bro.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, the motherfucker, we only concerned about the talent part. The nigga play basketball, shoot, act, whatever fuck that is first. Then that other shit, like he smack a dude, like we feel bad for him smacking. That was wrong for him to smack him. We give you our opinion, like that was fucked up. You dumb motherfucker for even doing that. But after that nigga, they ain't got nothing to do that. You know what I'm saying? That nigga got out of that. You know what I'm saying? It's like if these niggas playing basketball the next day, I'm gonna watch them play basketball. Like I ain't got nothing to do with that dumbass shit. You feel me, bro? If they was on a football team the next day, if they was on the, let's say they was on the Dallas Cowboys and Dallas Cowboys smack and Dak smacked motherfucker. What's your wide receiver in his fucking mouth?
Oh, CD.
Smack CD Lamb in his mouth. You ain't gonna watch the game next week?
Yeah, I'm gonna watch the game.
Like what the fuck? We ain't gotta do that. You gonna want him to score touchdowns?
Hell yeah, I'm gonna watch the game.
Like fuck that. Like we gonna get our opinion. Like that was fucked up what he did. Okay, let's get back to the shit we like you for.
It's even
that's a personal shit.
Because that's right. That's personal shit. You gonna do what you do, or you ain't gonna do what you ain't gonna do.
Yeah, like yeah. Then they went now. Let's get to the fact that they broke records, bro, in this movie. You think it was gonna do that?
Yeah, I did. Because again, the public opinion mattered on this. Again, people seen it. They got on social media, said 10 out of 10, 5 stars, whatever you give them.
That'd be black social media sites, though, right?
Instagram, basics, Facebook, Instagram.
I think the first impression from black people for Bad Boys 4 is that was good.
Right.
That's the first impression. I don't know what happened after this. A few weeks later, you know what I'm saying? Things change. Once the media get involved and shit, you never miss something. And they bring up, hey, Martin did this or some shit.
But like you said, I see what I just picked up what you said. But yeah, I see what you're saying because the movie could be good for us, but it ain't good for other people.
For the masses, exactly. And they look at it like, what the fuck?
That's like
crazy. He looked crazy. What? They not funny and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But the first reaction from black people, it wouldn't have made this much money if we ain't go see it. Our first reaction is, yeah, that was funny. We like it.
That's like Wakanda Forever broke
right under white people's nose. Yeah,
it broke records
because when we want to see something, we're gonna see it. Like Friday when it first came out, we went out in droves to see that first Friday.
Right.
Like when we want to see a movie, we don't give a fuck with your what's that shit called when they be doing critiquing movies?
The critics.
None of that shit matters to us. Yeah, Martin and Will Smith, we there.
Yeah, but this is where our critics come in. Our critics come in when the Oscars come around. And again, I remember when Jada said something about when Straight Outta Compton came out, and she said that that movie should have unanimously shattered the Oscars at that time.
Mm-hmm.
And then again, some years later, another movie came out and it broke records. Oh, Wakanda Forever. Oh, with the Black Panther joints.
Yeah, the Slave joint did too.
The Slave joint did. Which one? Emancipation.
That one and Django,
Emancipation, and
when it's something we want to see, it gets around to us from the job sites, playgrounds, everywhere we at. It gets to that. Wherever you at, barbershop, hair salon, it's gonna get around. If it's a movie we're gonna watch as a masses, we go see that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter what the critics be talking about.
Yeah, we don't see it.
We don't give a fuck.
And the critics, they usually say that are the ones that pretty much do the shit in the Oscars.
Yeah.
So if Angela Bassett was supposed to win that award, but then they like what was her name in Halloween? She wound up winning it. Yeah. If they say, well, she's a great actor, guess what? Halloween gonna win it.
Yeah.
Even though Wakanda Forever broke major records, they're gonna give it to whoever they deem is the better actor, better actress, better movie. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even get mad at the Oscars. That's their shit.
True.
You still got BET Awards, I think.
You think it's
that's why I say I think. I think because that's even watered down.
Yeah.
So it's like
trash. But yeah, that's trash. Then before we get out, let's talk about this fight, man. Before we get out of here, you watch it. First of all, everybody don't know Davis knocked my man out. I thought it was gonna be honest with you, I thought he was gonna put up a better fight than that.
Oh, Davis?
Man, he's fighting. I thought it was gonna be like Tank hit hard, bro.
Tank dude, like one hit joint,
he be fucking him up.
He gonna fuck your world up a little bit.
Man had more weight than him too. It was like I just thought it was gonna be a slug fest where Davis had to be careful, but man, these niggas can't take his punches, so the fight be over from there.
They can't take his punches, and Davis can take a punch.
That too.
He got a chin. These people that he's fighting, they don't have no chin.
It's like his punches, like they can't take them. Like if they could take his punches, I think some of these fighters are better than him. But once they get hit, they change.
Right.
Body shot stops. I got my knee now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's just a sign of a good boxer. I think if him and Mayweather was his prime, I think he'd fuck Mayweather up, bro. Just on the point of, I think he just power is almost like a heavyweight power punch. You feel me?
Yeah, it's close to there.
I'm thinking he hits. He be fucking them up, bro. Like Mayweather, you can't think of Mayweather just knocking motherfuckers out with a punch. You know what I'm saying? There's always some distant shit with him. Like this nigga, he'd tag a motherfucker, they be woozy, nigga.
Right.
He'd tag a nigga in their ribs. That nigga going down to his knee. Like, fuck that. I'm done. Like, you don't catch that with motherfucking back in the day with Mayweather, right? You know what I'm saying? It's just that he got power in his punches. It's different. You know what I'm saying? It's just different. And he be shocking me because some of the people he be beating, I be thinking, that nigga, he about to fuck him up. You know what I'm saying? Like, that nigga hit him one time, they changed their whole...
They changed the whole level. That's it.
They're not even the same person no more. Like, okay, now that proves to me he's like almost like a Tyson. When Tyson used to hit somebody, wherever they were before this fight, right now they different. They not even the same no more. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But he did tear his ass up at that. But see, he always do that. Well, he had a 14-month layoff anyway, so he got rusty when we came in. So he had to feel his way a little bit more. When the end of the fight, his face was swollen though.
Yeah.
Tank face was just swollen, so he did do some damage, some type of damage.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, Tank won. That's expected.
I don't think he should move up though. Do you think Tank should move up?
If he wants some more competition, yeah. But if he move up, that means he'll have to get into Terrence Crawford range. That's going to be a nice range. Canelo range. Triple G's.
And those people are naturally bigger than him though. Bro. This is gonna be
exactly. And, you know, the Triple G,
good idea.
The Triple G's, you're going to be moving up into you're going to be moving into like a
smorgasbord of motherfuckers that can box.
Yeah, they could really actually box.
That's true.
Lomachenko in the world.
They better than these motherfuckers he been fighting, put it like that.
Yeah, these people that he's been fighting is kind of like, you know,
he can beat everybody's weight division. They can't take his punches, period. But moving up,
he might as well.
I mean, it's no other choice. Yeah,
he just moved up on this jump that he at now.
This one right here, he moved up.
Yeah,
but it's so easy though. Why?
I don't know, man.
No, I said, do you think he should move up again or just stay? Like keep moving up and get you fucked up somewhere.
I mean, if you're trying to be pound for pound, then you move up. But he just moved up prior to before the 14-month layoff.
Yeah.
So the 14-month layoff, that last fight, he just had moved up.
He did.
So I should say I get about 3-4 more fights out of this. Get a championship belt, and then move on. I get about 2-3 more.
The same weight.
Yeah, I get the belt, move up a weight class. But then if you move up, like I said, you looking at the Triple G's, the Canelos.
I'll be looking for the big payday on my way out. For real.
You're gonna be looking at the Lomachenkos,
or stay in this weight division and knock out, like you said, 2 more people, and then set it up for like a Triple G or something.
Yeah, get a belt, get the belt on the last joint, move up weight class. Don't move up 2 weight classes because you'll be punished.
Too much,
you'll be greatly punished.
You're on the borderline right here for sure.
Yeah, you're already,
definitely on the borderline.
Because if you move up like to this weight class right here, where he at,
Mayweather was clearly bigger than him.
Yeah, he was. And this weight class that he at right now is borderline Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence already.
That's what I'm saying.
Errol Spence is in this weight class, I think.
So one more, I don't think he should go up no more. That's just me. I don't know. I don't think he should. He should just dominate where he at.
Now, if he stay where he at, he should fight Shakur Stevenson. That's the fight I'm looking for. I'm looking for that. I'm looking for Shakur Stevenson. I don't even really care about the Charlo brothers. They both doing stupid shit right now.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm surprised he beat him that easy. I ain't gonna lie. I just didn't think it was gonna be that easy.
It's just
beating the shit out of him, bro. Chasing him around the ring and shit.
He was beating the shit out of him, but at the beginning, he tired himself out. at the end of the day, he kept running around.
One thing about him is he starts slow in all his fights.
Yeah, he does.
And that's dangerous.
He starts slow in his fights, but
once he get a feel for everything, the shit just be over.
It's just the party over. But like he said, he wait for these opponents to tire themselves out. He'll throw his 1 or 2 punches probably per round.
Yeah, the first 3 rounds, he don't do too much.
He don't do too much of the first 3-4 rounds, but then after that, he start gaining that momentum and knock your ass up.
Then one thing about that, if he go up against an opponent that's always aggressive all the time, like a Berto DeBrand type shit, then he don't have time to warm up like that.
Yeah, because his hands hands of stone.
Keep coming at you.
He got hands of stone.
He ain't got time to warm up 2-3 rounds. You gotta keep this motherfucker off your ass and shit. Yeah. Yeah, that was a good fight though, man. That nigga there is gonna go down one of the top pound for pound, but I just think that I always knew. Remember, we always said that him and motherfucking what's his name was not gonna last. I remember that podcast. We did that shit too. We was like, when he first signed him with Money Mayweather, we all asked, we thought about this shit. We felt like, nah.
Yeah, because it was him, and last. I think didn't Broner sign up with him?
It's not gonna last.
And guess what Broner at?
But we felt like Mayweather was gonna eventually be jealous of this nigga, and that's what happened.
I don't think he's jealous.
That's why he's not with him no more. They in there arguing on the internet all the time against each other. It's like, what is
it's just Davis. I don't know. It's just Davis want to face Mayweather so bad. I think he want to face him. I think he wants to face him. Like him, I know Adrian Broner, I think, was under him and he left. Yeah. And Dave was going at it a lot. Yeah. I think these guys want to face Mayweather. Like he feel
like motherfucker Mayweather used him to get his money. And really ain't think about him in his career.
Yeah, because as far as I'm concerned, he ain't even had he just getting the title.
Yeah, I mean,
he should have been had some titles.
Then, I'm about to look this up too. And I kept telling y'all then, and we was asking the question was, do you think Mayweather would be jealous of this nigga and hold him back? Remember that shit?
I don't think he was jealous. I don't think
hold him back.
I don't think
like in certain fights, just hold him back from being a super mega star.
I don't think it's Mayweather though. I think
he's with the Mayweather camp at first.
Yeah, no, but I don't think it's actually him. I think it's like his handlers.
Now, out of all those fights, this was the biggest one he had. And he not even with him no more.
That's crazy.
Now you see what I'm saying?
But yeah, he ain't even had no titles either. I think he just got a title from this one.
And then you remember every fight, Mayweather in the ring, Mayweather he commentating. Mayweather in the corner. Feel me?
That's true. I don't know. It seemed like it. I think it might be because I don't know because he got a couple people he had under his camp. Him, AB, Adrian Broner. Mm-hmm. And it's funny because Adrian Broner not even where he at now. He's with.
He just got knocked out too.
Yeah, he got knocked out last weekend. Man. And he's under Don King. So it's like, what the fuck? You went from bad to worse. He went from bad to worse.
Yeah, he did too. Let's welcome to the podcast, Mr. Danny. Danny, how you been? Everything been good? You get me?
I think I'm mute. Yes. Hello. How are you all?
How you been? That's what's up. It's good to see you doing good too.
Thank you. What's up. Happy Father's Day to you all. Today is Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to you all. How are you?
Appreciate you a whole lot. Let everybody know you got a podcast too. Let everybody know the name of your podcast.
My podcast is Danny Vance 3 Podcast. It's on Google Podcasts, Spotify. Lately, I've been talking about catfishing. Me and you had kind of did an episode about that like a year or two ago. And then I talked about traveling and dating and so forth for the new year. Like people just be ghosting people, catfishing. It's like, I thought we got past that, but yet everybody's still doing the same bullshit. So,
hey, look,
healthy
healthy though. How you feeling though? You feeling good?
I have been feeling a lot better, as you all know,
That's what's up.
a few years ago. So I have been having side effects. So basically, I do have to get on disability just for like my left side. So basically, like my left hand. Ooh, wrong. Yeah, my left hand basically is it doesn't do anything. I can't even hold my phone with my left hand. I can't like carry something that's even 5 pounds.
And this is a side effect.
Because basically my lymph nodes and so forth were swollen very, very badly. And so when your lymph nodes are swollen, it pushes up on your nerves. So I have bad like nerve pain, the lymph nodes swelling. So basically my left arm, forearm, bicep, tricep, I don't do anything with my left arm. Nope. I can move it, but I can't carry it or do anything. And I type every day for a living at work. So yeah.
Man, it's good to see you good and healthy.
Thank you.
Podcast.
Thank you.
That's what's up.
So what were you all talking about? You all were laughing. Did you all watch the Javante Tank Davis fight yesterday?
Yeah, that's what we was just talking about.
Yeah, that's what we was just talking about.
I missed it. I fell asleep last night. I missed it. It was on Prime and pay-per-view. I missed it yesterday.
Yeah, it was on pay-per-view, yeah.
I missed it.
Go ahead.
No, the fight was cool. You know, Davis did his thing. I didn't think this dude was going to win anyway, but he did give him some go.
He is undefeated.
They both were.
They both, yeah.
Oh, really?
But
the guy who fought yesterday
he
was undefeated?
He got tired. The guy Frank he had got tired, and that was it. But that's what Davis do. He'll wear you down and tire you out, and then that's it.
There's one thing we was talking about earlier, right? Before you came on, is the situation where the video Bad and Bougie, right? And you had Shorty, she was getting interviewed on Joe Budden podcast. And he asked her how old was she in the video. And you seen this?
I believe I did.
She's about 16 or something. So I'm gonna ask you, right? We was just talking about that. It's like when that happens, right? When you have a 16-year-old on a studio or in a video joint set, who responsible for having girls underage on a set? Like,
oh my gosh, now that sounds like Nickelodeon.
For example, do you blame the artists, the production company, the people doing the videos? Who gets the blame for a girl being 16 on a video set, right?
Well, you know what? I used to do promotions in Chicago, like for parties and so forth. We would do like the local artists that were in Chicago and like were making a name for themselves. Oh, hey, you all see my Elmo shirt? You know, hey Elmo, how's everyone doing today? But I would say basically we had to be in charge of that too, just because we were a little younger. We were like 2021. That was a while ago, of course. However, since that was a while ago, basically what would happen is, our friends of friends, I had their nephews, nieces that wanted to come to the party. Of course, that would be our management company that was online for that bar, that venue, and so forth. So of course, if like the police were to raid that bar while we had an event, that bar would get in trouble, and then us as the management company, we would have got in trouble too if they found out people were, underage. And of course, at the bar, of course, everybody had drinks and so forth. However, if that is an event like that, that wouldn't be the artist. Because a lot of times the artists don't do anything. All the things they do is just show up. And so what they do is they just sit them in your chair, basically, and say, okay, we're going live. Take your headphones. Let's start. So basically, that would be their production company, their manager, the person who put together that event. A lot of times the artists, they're just there to promote and talk. They just normally a lot of times just sit down. A lot of times they don't even know what they're talking about or what they're doing. They just come sit down.
That's why we was like, it's so easy for a black man to get set up.
They don't care about the black men.
Like they walking in that joint, they don't know who's young or nothing. They just sitting there saying, "I like that girl there." Put her head, stand her beside me, and type shit like that. It's like they don't know the girls be young the whole time.
No, they be ready to catch a case. And the sad thing is, a lot of the times now they have it where they judge those girls. They judge those girls where they do the what is that, like the 10 girls against the one guy, and they be like, "Oh, rate me. Would you date me?" And they ask all those sexual questions. Oh, you look nice. And some of those girls, some of those girls look young as ever, and they be sitting there trying to get all the attention. It's like, where your mama, where your daddy at?
She like right here in this video right here, she was 16.
Really? Bad, she looks older than 16.
And bad and bougie.
We said that.
Yeah.
We said she looked.
That's the only problem is when girls come in. That's why I just asked you that, and you just answered the question. Is most of the artists don't even know. They just come to sit down. Is the girls are here? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I just think when you have girls, why would a girl be 16 on a video? Why is she there?
But I would say she would need management on set, and I would say a parent on set, and they need to let everybody know that their client is a minor.
Yeah.
And they probably don't state that. They probably don't state that because the little girl, I mean, I guess the same thing would go with R. Kelly. But I'm from Chicago, and they've been talking about R. Kelly since I was in grammar school.
We just talked about that. It's like we was just talking about it. Like it's almost the same situation with people sending their kids somewhere. It's like her parents had to know she was dead. She was 16.
She was 16.
Exactly. So they knew she was dead. It's like always the same situation where they send their kids to these places.
Right. You know and they don't care.
Yeah, it's like
it's a money cow.
And it's like a throwaway line now. She in her 20s. It's like, oh yeah, I was 16 then. Like what? We didn't know that shit.
They don't know how old those girls are.
They see the kids as the cash cow.
But you know what? That goes back to when we were in high school and so forth, and you would have the guys coming to the high schools and picking up the girls. I know when I was like a junior in high school, I ain't gonna say how long ago, but that was way back. And the girl I was cool with sophomore year in high school, her boyfriend, I said, "Oh, girl, you got a boyfriend?" She's like, "Yeah, Danny, I got a boyfriend." I was like, "How old's your boyfriend?" I'm thinking she was gonna say at the most maybe 19. Let's not play dumb. I was gonna say at the most maybe 19. She told me 30. I said,
God
30.
You about to say 20?
Hey, look. I had a similar situation when I was in middle school, and I was in middle school. This is different.
Even worse.
Yeah, this is worse. I was in middle school, and it's probably like maybe about 2 or 3 people in the kids in the middle school. All 3 of them females. Mm-hmm. They had like 28, 30, 25, picking them up in cars. Like one had a Mercedes. Yeah. They had the fancy cars too. Like they had that money. Yeah. And
God,
they would pick them up.
Your first year out of high school, you go back up there.
Right.
But 30, that's way.
We were a sophomore in high school,
and 30 years old in high school. It's like this.
She was in one of my science classes, and that was like my first time seeing her for the year. And I was like, "Hey," and me and her used to talk all the time. And like I said, I thought she was gonna hit me with at least 19, maybe 20 at the most. And she popped out 30. I said, 30? What your mama say? Girl, I'm like, oh, okay. And I said, what y'all be doing? 30? Yeah, and I'm like, you don't think that's too old? She's like, girl, he loved me. He got me a car. She used to always have on the latest, like the Star jacket.
There you go.
Remember that?
Money does it.
Yeah. And so forth. That was what it was, basically. So basically, he bought her a car, had her lace, etc. Yeah. But a lot of girls, I'm sure that's nationwide, like the commercial. I guess that's nationwide in high school. A lot of the times, girls had older guys in high school. Now, R. Kelly, I remember that from a long time ago. I remember that in high school. Everybody talking about R. Kelly was dating younger girls and so forth. Even they had it, what's the guy name? I can't remember if he's actually from Chicago. Remember Mystical? Mystical? If y'all remember Mystical?
Yeah, Mystical.
He used to be in Chicago all the time. And one of the popular high schools, kind of like where Obama is from in Hyde Park in Chicago, that area. Yeah. He would be over in that area too. And one of the girls in that, I think it's the Shake It Fast video. If you Google that, she went to one of the high schools in Chicago.
Okay.
So
Oh shit!
it's
I
been
did
happening.
hear about Mystical messing around and like he had this thing. Well, he has a problem. He has a serious personal problem.
But again,
He's done it 3
they
times.
be presented with these girls. Now, once you get to know a girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're in your mind, oh man, I'm trying to hit this joint now. Bro. And the whole time, nobody told you she was 16, 17. You feel me? Those emotions are now there.
You gotta let it go. That's just like if you find out that was your first cousin. And so that happened. We was in college.
But what I'm saying is they don't let it go.
Let it go. You gotta let it go.
They take you to the hotels.
Yeah, you gonna let it go, all right. You gonna let everything go.
Like somebody hit
you have to let it go. And I've heard a story about that. The guy we went to school with, he was like, Danny, we went to ATL, had a good time. We was at King of Diamonds. I was like, oh, okay, you had fun at the strippers? He was like, yeah. He was like, it was this one girl, had a nice body, boom, boom, boom. I was like, oh, Lord, don't come back, pregnant, having somebody knocked up. Nah, we got ready to get to the hotel, and me and her just had a small conversation. Was like, yeah, you look nice too. And Thompson, you got the swag like my uncle. You remind me of my auntie, blah blah blah. And then they started laughing. Was like, whatever. He said they was about to get ready to start making out before they walked into the hotel, and he was just like, now you said your auntie name is what? My auntie name Brenda, and your uncle name? And he was like, that. Oh hell no, we cousins. I said, please tell me that you just did not hit that. He said, no, I had to let that go. I had to sober up because I'm like, hell no, because my auntie and uncle, they close. And I never met her because he said he stayed in Chicago and she stayed in Atlanta. So he said, no.
That's why it's important for people
That's great.
To know
to be careful who you messing with, because it could be a family member that you don't know from the slavery times. Then the tree branches out from there. Bullshit. The family tree bounces out from the slavery times. So they used to do shit back in the day. Used to fuck their uncles.
They had a post on that online. If y'all haven't seen it, they had a post on that online where they stated men that have like 5, 6, 7 baby mamas, and they didn't want the kids to meet. And somebody has stated when she went to school, she was about to date her brother. And somebody was like, well, wait a minute, y'all got the same last name. And I was like, okay, we not related. It was like, wait a minute, who your mama? And somebody was like, that's the daddy. He stay over there in that small town. You about to date your brother. So they had to get the daddy and get all the kids together. And they had to introduce all the kids. And so it was a whole big post on that. It was like probably about like 20-some thousand comments. Everybody was talking about it. Was like, yeah, I had a situation too. My father, I almost dated one of my long lost cousins, and people don't know that. And it's like people be sitting here having all these kids, and y'all don't want to introduce each other. And they, oh, you look sexy. I do all this to you, and you talking about your brother. How do you get over that? Are you going to heaven or hell? How do you get over that?
But that's what I said.
Papa was a Rolling Stone.
Papa was a Rolling Stone, but that's now.
Where he lay his hat was on.
That shit happened to me one time.
One time.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I pull up. Me and the bro about to go. I'm about to go to the hotel. We about to go chill, smoke, oh shit, right? So I'm thinking I gotta go to the house real quick and make sure my little brother and them eat. So I stop to the house and shit, make sure they eating. I run back to the car. My father was at the car when I came back out the house, right? He talking to the girl. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck are you doing out there? So I get to the car. He said, he's your cousin, right? I was like, huh? He's like, yeah, this aunt, whatever the fuck. I'm like, what the fuck? Man, shorty, she was in the car looking at me like, oh shit. And I was looking at her like, all right, what the fuck? I was lucky we came home and he saw her because damage was about to be done. You know what I'm saying? Now, for sure. That nigga was like, your cousin, bro. We didn't have no clue at all. And the fact that I grew up in DC. My father grew up in DC. My mother grew up in DC. Everybody grew up in DC. So, like, I got to be real careful.
Yeah, you got to be real careful what you're doing.
That was your cousin?
The world is very
It's
small.
a lot of links. Yeah. Yeah, we about to go out. Shit, it's about to be a thunder that night.
What? Oh my gosh.
I was in my mind. I stopped at my house and shit to make sure everybody, you know what I'm saying, was eating that night. You know what I'm saying? I was like, let me stop here real quick before I just be gone for the night. You know what I'm saying? And I stopped there. I come out the house and my father was at the car talking to the girl. I come down the porch. It's like, hey, you know it's your cousin right here, right? He started talking to auntie this and auntie that. Started talking about shit I'm supposed to remember. I was like, oh shit.
But how long did you know it for?
Who, her?
Yeah.
Man, we just hooked up. We ain't never fucked, nah.
No, I'm saying like how long did you know it for? Like a week, 2 weeks? You just met her the same
About
day?
a month. It was about a month.
Mm.
It was about a month too.
And y'all never
It
put
just
like
happened that
together?
day. I just wanted to come to the house. I'm glad I did. If I ain't go to the house, that would have been dangerous.
Yeah, that'd been messed up.
If he would have seen her later on, but hey, this your cousin. It'd been after that day.
Oh my god.
That would have been a problem.
That would have been an issue.
Extra problem, bro.
Then what if you would have fell in love to like there and you like,
that's
this
what
is the
I was
love
asking.
of my
Then
life?
it ain't
Oh
that
my
easy
God.
anymore, is it?
Oh my
Is it easy then?
gosh.
That's how the motherfuckers in Kentucky and Louisiana we having the issue. In West Virginia,
We having too much practice.
they fall in love with their
That
cousin.
black guy online, he said he had fell in love with his first or second cousin. They didn't
Okay.
know, and they found out like 6 months to a year later, and I think they were still dating. I said, "Are y'all
Oh,
gonna
hell
cut that
no.
off,
I do.
Oh no.
I do know somebody, and it's
Oh,
a
boy.
fucked up. It's a real fucked up situation.
Oh
with 'em.
hell no. That shit over.
It's a real fucked up story I'm about to tell y'all.
Oh Lord.
I know somebody who dated their cousin,
Mm.
and
Hold up. You talking on purpose?
if
Now,
at
you
first,
know we talking about by accident.
at first it was an accident.
Right? We talking about accident.
At first it was an accident.
Oh,
I
boy.
know somebody that dated their cousin. At first it was an accident. Then once they found out they was really cousins,
It wasn't an accident no more. Huh?
they continued with the relationship, unfortunately.
Mm.
Then
How that work at cookout though?
I don't know, but I think he got her pregnant.
What
Oh,
the?
look.
Then they got into it.
Mm-mm.
He killed her,
What?
Oh, wait.
and he ran and he skipped out. Like he was on the run.
That sounds like an episode of Snapped.
It sounded like an episode of Snap.
They do.
All the fucked up shows. That's what it sounded like. But he killed her and he fled.
Mm.
For about 2 weeks, they found him. Like 2 weeks to 3 weeks, they found him.
Was that because he was then with his cousin or some other shit going on there?
No, people kept telling them to, and she was right along with it. They kept telling them to, your cousin, stop doing this shit, stop doing the bullshit, stop the bullshit, stop the bullshit, stop the bullshit. They just continue with the shit.
Damn.
He snapped one day, killed her, and that was it. They caught him. They ain't about to spend the rest of his life in jail for killing his cousin and
Baby mama.
well, yeah, all that in between.
God damn.
And it's just fucked up because I was like, damn.
You know what state is that they got the incest? Is it West Virginia?
Shit, it's everywhere now.
It ain't good. But it can happen to you accidentally because if you stay in the same state with your family, that's easy to happen.
Yeah.
It's easy to happen. Like you said, Papa's a rolling the stone.
Yeah, if you
got
got
having kids and shit ain't saying a damn thing, we really don't know who out there then and shit.
Exactly.
You're trying to hide the kids from each other because you don't want the baby mamas and all the ex-wives to talk, and you hiding and don't nobody know.
Yeah. Someday somehow at the McDonald's y'all meet. You had no clue. Y'all got blood in your system. What's wrong?
Oh my gosh!
Got
So
me
did he
that
go to
McDonald's
jail?
for Big Mac.
Ain't that
So
some
did he
shit?
end up getting locked up?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
They caught up with him. This shit was fucked up because when I got a hold of the story, my godsister had called me and told me, she was like, look at this article. I was like, oh shit, what the fuck?
It's easy though. But like we were saying,
like I said, it was like I said, it started as an accident.
Accidentally, you can do that, yeah.
But
once you find out, you bullshitting now.
now you bullshitting. Like they started out accidentally, and then it turned out to be
I wouldn't even feel right
continuing.
no more.
And I'm like, huh? Why are they doing that?
Yeah, I wouldn't feel right no more. Like when we go in that room together by ourselves, I just feel awkward.
That's nasty.
Like exactly. It just wouldn't feel right the same no more. Like now we know we not like what are we doing now? You feel me?
That's just nasty. Like, why would you even do that? And then when he killed her, like, how did the family feel about that? Like, they can even be like, "Oh, her boyfriend did it." No, that was little cousin JJ. Like, what? How do you play a part in it?
Well, unanimously, like the whole when whatever was told that the whole family didn't fuck with him. Like, if like he's in jail now, he won't be getting no canteen. He won't be doing this. He won't be getting no visits. Like he seriously did fucked up, and he won't be getting no money coming from nowhere. Like nobody is going to be fucking with him.
That's just crazy, bro.
And it is crazy.
Nah, like we was just saying, it's accident. But once you find out, you acting crazy.
You got to stop. Just like the guy told me in college, he had to sober up quick. He said him and her both sobered up. Like, oh hell no.
We got to sober up ASAP.
Yeah, like how do you do that?
Yeah, that's just crazy.
What did they say? They said that's why we need to stop setting it out so early, especially since half of us don't know our daddies. You ain't never lied. Luckily, my little brother looks like my daddy.
Start doing the goddamn family truing people, motherfucking ass.
Stop finding where everybody is.
Try to find where everybody is. Like, shit.
I got some brothers out there, some of them where I don't even know where they at. So they can be having some motherfuckers. I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? They can pop up my son fucking around with his daughter one day. I don't even know what the fuck.
Oh boy.
That's what I mean. It's real simple.
You need to start looking at facial features and so forth, and you need to look at everything. Hands,
start looking at
your parents be having fucking kids. Don't say nothing. Your daddy had kids. Don't say a damn thing.
Start getting swab kicks and shit.
Yeah.
Do your ancestry. Do your court cases and all that shit. Go to Maryland court cases, DC court cases. Find some public records. No, you gotta go through all that shit. Fuck
if
that.
They look a little like you, I feel like, or if they look like somebody in your family, you need to ask the question: is your auntie named Bertha? You need to ask something. We only know half of ourselves, especially when the ladies ain't honest about the size show.
We ain't the ladies, men too.
Men too.
It's the men. I said the men
knock
too.
up 4 bitches in fucking the same city and then leave the city.
Yeah. But a lot of times the females want
in the same school, don't even know.
A lot of times the females want the kids to know each other. You get what I'm saying? A lot of
times
you
have to because
a lot of times it's the guys. I'm not saying it happens, but I know a lot of times because they don't want the baby mamas, the ex-wives to mingle like, oh, he ain't SHIT. He gonna leave you after he get you pregnant twice. He gonna take all your money. He steal money while I'm asleep, girl. You know, all that type of thing. But a lot of the times the females do want the kids to know each other. Women can't have babies. We cannot have babies. That is correct. But guys definitely will lie about having 10 different families.
Women can't have babies, but the problem is
keep having them joints without you knowing. Just 5-6 babies around the town, you don't know.
Right. Yeah. Women can't have babies, but if it's the Maury show, you're gonna have to go there. You're gonna have to go there. You are the father.
Yep.
You're gonna have to, because women can't have babies, that's true, but they can also not know who the father is.
You know they cannot know who the father is. We knew somebody that was actually, why you talking about the Maury show? We knew somebody that was actually on the Maury show from Chicago, went to the show, and me and my best friend was like, oh shoot, thought he said he ain't had no kids, girl. She used to date him. And we was like, I don't think that's the father. And we was like, I wonder if he out here just having random babies. The girl's like, you the father. He's like, man, I'm not the father, man. I'm from Chicago, man. She lying, man. At the end, everybody was glued to the TV because we know him. Kind of find out. Moore's like, what are the results? He's like, I ain't the father, Moore. The girl like, yes, you are. I F you and blah, blah, blah. He was like, man, you ain't nothing but a thought. Results come back. You are not the father. He was like, man, I told you, man. I'm from Chicago. It had me come all the way out here. I ain't the father.
But see, that's the thing. Women, it's funny because let's say for instance, you got a boyfriend or you got this fling you got going on, trying to get with, right? And he ain't acting right for the moment. So you go out with your girls, you go out, you drink, blah 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 blah. You meet a guy, you have a one night stand. Then you realize that you'd have fucked up and something inside is moving around. Then you be like, try to make it up to the fling or the boyfriend that you got at home. And y'all do y'all thing. Then it becomes a little fishy. It comes a little a little fuzzy there, where you're trying to hide the fact that this person that you had sex with off the first time you meet went in you. Then you had your boyfriend that went in you. Now you have a mystery. Then things become fuzzy where you're trying to hide the fact that you'd have cheated on your boyfriend, and you get knocked up. Not knowing who the father is, but then you say, hey, to your boyfriend, hey, you act like nothing happened. Years later, it started not looking more and more like him every day.
Oh, that's that Maury shit right there.
Then that's when you go to Maury.
That's that Maury shit for sure.
But that's what happens. That's what some people do. And then the other half, you probably have a condom on, you throw it in the trash like a dumbass. You're supposed to put it in the toilet. You're supposed to flush it down the toilet. Everybody know that.
Yeah.
You put it in the trash can, then the turkey baster come and play.
They had that on the episodes and all of that.
I know turkey baster though, bro.
You know.
Somebody that happened to, and he came
For real?
out. We came out the bathroom. Some of my friends live all type of exciting lives. I'm like the boring friend. But one of her friends, they stated some dude that one of them used to mess with. He told them a story how he came out the bathroom, and then the girl, I guess she was money hungry. He had a little bit of money. And so what happened was he came out the bathroom and he had just set the condom down because he had to pee really fast. And he was coming back to get it, throw it away. And she was caught holding it in her hand, looking like she was trying to squeeze it up, the sperm. And he was like, man, shorty, what you doing? And I was like, you gotta be kidding me. She was like, well, I was just trying to, he was like, you were just trying to what? You were just trying to what? Because the sperm is in the condom. What are you doing, shorty? And I was like, what type of lives do y'all be living? And he said that she was trying to slide it up some. He caught her in the middle. And I guess maybe she was going to lay back, or she had a turkey baster or what. And I was like, what? Because the guy had a little bit of money.
Flip the condom inside out.
So the guy had a little bit of money. So I guess she was trying to see if she can get knocked up by him. And I said, that is it's not that serious.
You could use one of those things with the little thing in the tip.
Yeah, did you do your eye?
Yeah,
you talking about eye drop,
droplets.
Yeah.
You could do it with the droplets. You could do it with the base.
That actually gonna work?
It actually does sometimes, but
that's crazy.
The only problem is it's an extremely short window to do that, because once air hit sperm, it dies.
Yeah.
So
that's what she was doing. She was sliding up. They said she was sliding the condom and trying to slide the sperm up. So the condom, she was trying to still keep the condom kind of like close some and slide it up the sperms. Yep.
It's tripping on that.
So I don't understand how that goes.
So basically 1 second, not even 1 second, probably 0.5 second of the sperm hitting the air, it dies.
Yeah.
So you can either do it like that, or you could flip the condom inside out and try to put it inside.
Them bitches ain't give me like that.
That's why
that shit flushed.
That's why I always flush mine.
I got time for all that nonsense you talking about.
Like I remember they had a story came out with Drake. He said he threw his condom in the junk with hot sauce in it.
Oh yeah, I remember that story. Yeah,
I was like, huh? I wouldn't even throw it in the trash.
Make sense because he's a high profile celebrity. I mean, you'd be surprised.
Yeah, high profile celebrity.
Yeah, you'd be surprised.
No. All right, before I let you go though, I want to get your thoughts on motherfucking Miss Rock. going
That
to
you
court,
posted right there. I feel like
and then getting locked up.
I feel like she a young, cute girl, and I don't like always hearing about her on social media because I just feel
That's
like
how I feel.
I guess because I'm an adult,
You good.
I'm grown. And I don't, I think when I was that young, I didn't play them dumb games. But it's sad because I feel like her mom and dad, her aunt, her godmama, somebody should be around to direct her. The fact that she has that little boy, I'm not gonna call him a man because he had like a little boy. The fact that she has that little boy name tatted on her neck, then I think she went back and got one tatted on her face or something like that. And then she was always riding for him. Then from what I'm following on social media, then they broke up. Then he got married to the Spanish mixed chick or whatever she is and paid for her BBL, and everybody be talking about her BBL still don't look good. I'm just going off what I see the younger kids saying on the social media talking about it. Then they was arguing back and forth. Then she got pregnant by him. Then the girl that he married already got 2 kids by him. Then I guess they both got tired of him acting crazy. What was that, early this year? And they both started, the baby mama and her
That was last
cool. Yeah, they were saying like in the last year, beginning of this year, the baby mama and her became cool, and they was trying to, be cordial. Then he finally got locked up and had to go to the court cases. So she was going back and forth to the court cases. And then now I seen something they were saying she locked up for an old warrant or something like that. I think she's going to get out because they were saying, they posted an old video, I guess, a few months ago where she was saying like the warrant and how she was paying down like old legal fees and trying to get her affairs in order with legal fees. And, I guess like if she had been sued and trying to get her lawyers and so forth. So I'm sure her lawyers or whatever got that handled, but they just need to separate. I don't think he needs to be with his wife. I don't think he needs to be with her. She just needs to just have somebody around her that got guidance, because you're going to look back at yourself a good 2-3 years from now like, I was dumb as hell. Like I ain't going to say much, but my brother's ex-girlfriend was dumb as hell. My little brother, I want to say he was worth 2 bags of a rock. You feel me?
Yeah, no.
And I just feel like she gonna look back on social media 2-3 years from now and be like, I was dumb as hell. I was dumb. I was like a crackhead acting dumb over him. Like, I was dumb. Like, dumb. And that's just bad. And I feel like her mama, her aunties, her grandma, her godmama, where the hell y'all at? Because a lot of people in the comments, like, people my age and older, be like, girl, I would have been told you. Hell no. As soon as he called your phone, blocked. As soon as he came to the house, door slammed. Because that just don't make any sense. And she a cute girl, and to waste it on him, and he not even that cute. Lord, let me shut up. Let me mind my business. She not even that cute. He not even that cute. And she looked like something. Now, his wife, they be talking about her like a dog, but that's neither here nor there. But
they both stupid to me.
Yeah, they're young and dumb. And I feel like what everybody says, the girls have more talent than he does. And so he just basically, I think, trying to hold on to the girls to stay relevant, because the girls are getting more attention than he is.
Oh, yeah.
The girls get more attention than he is.
And recently, Krishan Rock can run your motherfucking ass over. Well, they had her playing football.
Flag football. I saw that. Yeah.
She athletic though. She
ran track and stuff in high school.
She was running niggas over. Like
he definitely fucked her life up for sure.
He definitely
now.
Yeah, she did.
Now
she fucked her life up.
Because when you think about it, she had plenty of time to get away from this shit, man. She can make more money, man. It's like at this point, nobody should have sympathy for her. Yeah, you have no sense to go to the fucking jail with your child when you have a warrant. What are you doing?
That's like saying
it's just dumb as shit.
That's like saying somebody holding a gun up to you in your head, say, "Hey, shoot me, please shoot me. Come on, shoot me."
What you doing? Walk in the court and nobody knows. First of all, you, and you come into court, you got a warrant. They gonna come get you.
That's all I'm at it.
Like, what the fuck? Some of this shit be dumb.
Now, do she know she have a warrant? We don't know.
They said yeah, because they showed.
Why the fuck she going up to the court then?
She knew she had a warrant.
She's stuck on main man to the point where she's not even thinking.
She posted. They posted an old video online when she got locked up. Was that like last week or so?
Yeah.
They posted a video online like from like 2-3 months ago, and she was saying, "Oh, she knows she got it, but she not gonna pay it, or she not gonna turn herself in." But she went on ahead on that old video and stated how she was paying down like old legal fees and looking into like people was thinking about pressing charges, or, like petty lawsuits. And I think she was having her lawyers and them handle it.
The joints add up.
And it looks like, and then what it looks like to me is that they running out of money.
Them joints add up. You got a case in Oklahoma, a case in LA. You got a case. That shit add up.
Yeah, it sounds like they running out of money.
And once all of them go through their court cases, you get charges.
Yeah.
And once you first get one charge, you'll convicted person in front once, then it's twice. You start being in trouble.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah.
Shit ain't simple.
Restitution is high.
Restitution fees, yeah. And I think he already gonna be listed as a felon or something, right?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And the bad part about it, Blueface not even about that life.
He locked up now.
He's not really about that life.
The father didn't want to take the baby, or his mother.
Yeah, but they said on social media, they said the father said that day because I guess he was pissed. But they said the father always had a baby. I guess the grandfather, they say he always had a baby. But I guess that day, he like, why I gotta take the baby? You take the baby.
No bullshit, because I take him now. That mean I really got his ass.
Yeah. At that time,
two niggas locked up.
At that time, you could get them and give them
back to you. Yeah.
You see how that goes? You take them, you give back. You borrowing the baby for a couple of hours or a day or two, and you give them right back.
It felt good that way.
You feel good that way, but
you two niggas locked up. Oh hell no!
That means that you got legal temporary custody.
Yeah.
For this little motherfucker. Fuck no. The mom was really out of it. She really wasn't involved in that at all. She didn't come get him at all.
Yep.
Are you talking about her mother or his mother?
His mother.
His mother.
What about her mother?
I think they said, ain't she addicted to drugs or?
Yeah.
I don't think he talked to her.
These two gotta wake the fuck up. When you start having kids, this bitch really have to wake up.
They both gotta wake up.
All this shit she doing, like she ain't had no business up there. Like sit at home and just wait for him to call you, whatever the fuck.
Fuck that, leave him alone.
I thought she was broke up. I thought she ain't fuck with him no more. Why you there?
Yeah, she at one point she said, "I'm not fucking with him no more." She went to church, gave church her money, all that.
Yeah, that's right.
Like, what the fuck are you doing there?
What happened? What happened to that?
She had stopped talking to him, and then I don't know. I think some of these young girls feel dumb or sad or naive when the guy be like, "Oh, I might have to go to jail." Oh no, let me make sure you're okay.
She goes up to the court joint though, bro.
They get locked the fuck up.
Yeah,
there's not a nigga on earth you can get to go to court when they got a motherfucking warrant. You can be like, bro, drop me off. You ain't gotta go in there. Just drop me, nigga. I got warrants. I ain't going up there.
Nigga, Dennis,
I'm not taking you up there, nigga. I got warrants, man.
Especially if you go up there. The funny part about it, the fucked up and the funny part about it, she go up there with the baby and the stroller, like it's all cool.
It's the stupidest shit.
Like it's all cool, like everything is
the
good.
law don't matter because you got the baby there.
Yep.
They would take you, lock you up, and the baby. Like, what's wrong with you?
They would put the baby at CPS.
You won't know where the motherfucker at.
Right. Child Protective Services take care of that.
Hell yeah.
Her best friend, I think. The best friend I always help her watch the baby. I think the baby was her best friend.
Yeah, that shit's crazy.
Yeah.
CPS still gonna be involved. CPS gonna be involved, period.
Probably so.
I see it coming.
It's coming anyway because you got somebody locked up. You got this bitch out here. She gets drunk, don't know what she doing. She's simple as fuck.
Yeah.
So eventually he's gonna get involved. Anyway.
Yeah, CPS gonna get involved. They're gonna be like, oh well, we're gonna have to do a custody thing with the baby. So if the friend have the baby, they have to go in her business, look in her refrigerator, see how she living. They have to go file all this. It's a lot. It's a lot of going. Because
once
a lot of shit
like about that, I'm good.
It's a lot of shit hit the fan.
Once Pop say, "Come on my house," then everybody got to come in and investigate his shit. And make sure his shit. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. They have to see.
Can't smoke his weed. Can't fuck his little hoes. Y'all fucking my life up, man.
Right.
Yep.
You can't have no alcohol. You can't have no weed in the joint. You can't have nothing. None of that.
Danny, man, I appreciate you a whole lot coming on the podcast for show. You know what I'm saying? You know,
no problem.
You can come on the podcast anytime you want. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I gotta invite you out back on my podcast.
Oh, for sure. We ready to come on anytime. For
Most
sure.
definitely.
Appreciate everybody tonight tuning in. But anytime you want to come on, let everybody know how to get in touch with you too, for sure, to get your podcast.
Oh yeah,
and everything.
sure. On Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts is Danny Vance 3 Podcast. And then also on Instagram as well. If you want to follow me on Instagram, it's Danny Vance 3 Podcast as well. And you all are more than welcome to come on. I have to find some topics and so forth. I've been doing like dating and, like I said, catfishing topics lately because this is like, it's a new year and yeah, we're doing the same thing from like 9-10 years ago.
Yeah.
But the more the merrier. So definitely, and thanks for having me on.
That's what's up, man. Appreciate you a whole lot for sure. Anytime you want to come on, it's open platform for you.
Thank you so much.
For sure.
Hey, thanks, Danny.
No problem.
Haven't seen you in a minute.
Oh no, it was nice seeing you.
And I noticed you cut your hair.
Yes, my long hair. Yes, but you know what? My
That's
hair was a little longer, but all that medicine did take my hair out, so I cut it down, and then I had just kind of like recut it because I'm like, you know what? It is kind of cool just keep my hair like short like that.
Yeah.
But everybody in my family, keep saying, I got a good grade of hair. You see my hair, it's a little grease on here, but you see it just does this and it just curls. And my hair feel like baby hair. So everybody. I had on a little gel earlier in my hair, but that was like maybe like 5 hours ago. And I haven't brushed it or did anything.
I'm gonna definitely for sure have to get in touch with you. I'm gonna have to come see them Bears eventually at the Soldier Field before they.
Yes, and then everybody watching Chicago Sky WNBA. Angel Reese is on.
And my baby Angel Reese. I'm about to get her jersey too, so don't worry about that.
They said it's sold out, so I'm trying to see if I can find one.
Sold out already.
That's what they said on social media. So I don't know if they restocked it, but I'm gonna try and get us some.
I don't even think no men had that jersey. Did they?
I'm trying to get an.
I ain't seen no men have it, but
I'm gonna get that joint.
She on Chicago Sky, so
I'm definitely gonna get her
to one of the games. They have some games coming up, so I think I'm gonna try and go to one of the games coming up. And then here in Chicago, we got a whole bunch of festivals coming up. So
for sure.
I'm trying to make my way outside this summer, hopefully.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Hopefully I can get down that joint. We can watch the Bears game together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely the Bears, but the Bears, hopefully they do good. So we'll see.
Yeah, they making.
I appreciate you.
They making noise about Caleb for the wrong reasons.
Williams down there, yeah.
They making noises about him for the wrong reasons, though.
I hope he be all right though. You know what I'm saying? But thank you a whole lot. Appreciate you a whole lot, man.
No
Big
problem.
up for your podcast too.
Later.
Everybody out there, joint, go follow her on the podcast. Check her podcast out for sure.
See y'all later.
Oh man, bro, I forgot about the motherfucking Chicago Sky. It was in Chicago.
Yeah, they was Chicago Sky.
I forgot about that. That means I like all Chicago teams. How did that happen?
Chicago Bulls, Chicago Bears, Chicago Sky.
Ain't that something? I fuck with Reese though. I gotta fuck with her. I'm gonna get her jersey.
I need to get her joint too.
Shouts out to everybody tuning in tonight. Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your podcast at. You can holler at your boys, me, OnlyFans, Jay, and much more of the characters that come on this podcast for sure. You know what I'm saying, dog? Shouts out to my son coming on this joint for a hot second. Father's Day. You know what I'm saying, dog?
Got a question for you. We all know about AB and his issues. Antonio Brown, you be tripping sometimes. But how you feel about the tweet he said about Jay-Z performing at Tom Brady's Hall of Fame jump and not showing up to BET awards and NCAA awards?
Seen something like that somewhere.
Yeah, he tweeted that and he felt some type of way, but
But I don't know. My thing about Jay-Z is hard for me to
because I brung that up because it was something similar that we said about Jay-Z in the past.
it's just hard for me with Jay-Z because he might do stuff like this, but and in general, in the bottom line, him and his wife support black issues 24/7. Like,
Right.
it's hard to get on them too. It's like they put that shit on the line every year, every motherfucking cycle, and tell you who they voting for. Like some of these other sniveling fools, like all these bitches ass niggas. Like what's his name? Rustler Rock. Oh, not this year. And what's his name? Charlamagne the God. I'm not gonna say y'all this year, but y'all know who. It ain't him. Like what is that supposed to mean? You know what I'm saying, dog? That's that bullshit. That, you know what I'm saying? I don't even want to go down the route, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of bucket of bullshit.
It'll get me down a whole nother route and shit. You know what I'm saying? But check out Hoodview Politics where you can catch me in that route. You know what I'm saying? No, until then, Spotify, Google Podcasts, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, holler at your boys on Third Perspective Podcast for show. You know what I'm saying, dog? Until then. God. Hey, we want to talk politics, follow my podcast, Review Politics, HPP. Politics all day and all night. Check out the last podcast of the Review Politics, Black Lives Matter. Activists on that joint. This ain't all of that joint. Check that out.